It is Sunday Fun Day, Mother's Day. And for the nice people on my channel who do not leave thumbs down, happy Mother's Day. You are getting a long vlog this morning. Yesterday at work, it wasn't too bad. Came in, went over to help on the other side of the store for a little bit because they have it now opened up to where toys, sporting goods, and home lines are open. Like, part of furniture and, like, curtains and I think some of the bath towels. They just keep uncovering sections at a time that are finished where the ceiling's clean and then they've cleaned the shelves and everything so we can restock. So yeah, it's like I said, because we have such a big store, it is a slow progress, but little bit by little bit, and then hopefully soon we can get rid of the trailers on the parking lot. And they won't even be opening digital until at least another week or so till we get everything stocked. We basically have to have everything stocked before they can open digital again. Because trying to maneuver around all that, maneuver around customers to try to pick would be impossible right now. It would be a freaking headache, especially on a weekend. A weekday are usually a little more chilled depending on what day of the week it is. But, like, there's just no way that would work right now. So, like, literally the whole thing pretty much has to be open to open up online orders. But, I mean, like I said, it is nice to have everything clean. So I did help a little in toys and realized, like, a lot of this stuff was just overstock, and it's like I picked up maybe 10 boxes, and if that, 2 or 3 went up, and I'm like, I feel like I'm just wasting my time over here. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to the front corner and helping my work wife with HBA and cosmetics, because I know there's still stuff left from the actual truck to work up there. And I know most of that will go up. Plus, I've been a department manager over HBA and cosmetics, so I know pretty much all the product. And it's funny because her and I were talking about shampoos and stuff, and it's like, it's funny how with shampoos, yeah, you get brand new ones in, but for the most part, the standard brands just have not changed. Like, they're still there. And obviously everybody's hair is different, so, everybody's got one that works for them. So you can try one and be like, nope, that doesn't work. They need to have more samples of each type so you can test it, because to spend $10 on a fucking bottle of shampoo and then having it dry your hair out or leave your hair greasy or frizzy or whatever, is really frustrating, because it's like, you just wasted $10 on a bottle of shampoo. The hell do you do with it now? You either talk to a friend and find out if they use that and it works for them and then give it to them, or you gotta throw it out because there's really nothing else you can do with it. And we're trying to think of ones that we know have been around forever. Like, VO5 has been around forever. Pert Plus has been around forever, it feels like. Now me, I have a dandruff issue, and actually so does she. So it's like, I'm always having to switch between brands because they each have different chemicals in them, and your scalp can get immune to one after using it for a while. So it's like, I'll switch between the zinc, the tar one, and selenium sulfide. So it's like, now I need to go back to the selenium sulfide because I'm almost used up my other ones. So I have several bottles and then I just friggin' switch. So it's like, well, I'm just gonna go for the Walmart brand of Selsun Blue because it's the same shit as regular Selsun Blue. It's just in a different bottle. Um, and it's at least a couple dollars cheaper. Like I'm a cheap bitch when it comes to stuff I hate spending money on. Um, but it's like store brands for the most part are exactly the same thing. It's just the store brand label. It's like ibuprofen. The Walmart's so much cheaper and it's the same stuff. It really is the same stuff. Obviously not everything's gonna have a store brand, but now when it comes to food, that's different. But like Walmart peanut butter, yes. Walmart ketchup, no. I will always get Heinz ketchup for that one. But I mean, if I'm eating at a cookout somewhere and all they have is the Walmart, I'll use it. I don't care. But when I buy myself, no, it's gonna be Heinz all the time. Now, yellow mustard, just get Walmart. They're all the same, unless you're gonna go fancy and get like um for something a little more refined. You get the Maille or whatever that one's called. It starts with an M, but it's like the stone ground mustard. That shit is good. That shit's really good on a sandwich. If you put it on the proper sandwich, it's delicious. I I hate it because I can't pronounce the damn name of that one. Oh, I did spell it right. Maille. I'm sure it's pronounced Maille. Yeah, it's premium French condiment brand, founded in 1747. Holy shit! I didn't know it was that old. That's cool. Whole grain and honey Dijon. Yeah, that Maille mustard. Oh, that is the best. Mom was the one that got me hooked on that one. That one's delicious. If you like mustard, try that one. If you're making like a fancy sandwich, it's perfect. No, on a hot dog. Well, I mean, I guess it would work on a hot dog. But like, if you're just doing basic bitch hot dogs, just get the yellow. Good shit. But yeah, so worked up there a little bit. Um, took a break. That was pretty much finished. And then I went up front because we had a frozen and dairy truck show up. And I think most of Frozen were most most of Frozen had been done because they gave me that as an option to work yesterday morning, and I'm like, no, I don't feel like being in the cold today. I'm gonna go where it's a little warmer, which is why I went up on the other side. But I was like, came back from break. They were done the regular Frozen stuff, but there were still a bunch of Frozen pallets for bakery. Because most of the stuff you get in bakery, unless it's baked in their oven back there, comes in frozen. And they just open it, slap use bys on it, and put it out. Um, so bunch of us were up there working that stuff and putting use bys. And the team lead up there was like, hey, you want to do the 81 wall since you're so used to it, or 81 part of the bread aisle since you're so used to it? I'm like, yeah, I'll take the 81. I know exactly what all goes over there. So I ended up doing at least 3 cartloads of 81 bread aisle stuff. Before I was just helping them with the rest of it to fill all the tables and then fill the big islander. Like when you first walk in and you go straight through Grocery Action Alley, it's that big islander. She's like, with the mini cupcakes, just take the tags out that are already there because they use paper tags and that they don't use the digital tags. Just take the tags in the end and fill it with the friggin' cupcakes. I'm like, yeah, considering they probably won't last the weekend, people will probably buy them up. Those little mini cupcakes are actually pretty damn good, not gonna lie. But so it was like, yeah, and then it was like what, 125, and I was like, well, I got like half an hour before I leave. And then I realized one of the balers needed a bale, because we have two balers in this store. The one on grocery side needed a bale, and they were unloading a truck on the other, and I'm like, I don't want to get in the middle of that, because did you get in the middle of unloading a truck and you can lose track of time easily. So I go over and I was like, fuck it, I'll make this bale. And somebody was nice enough, like when you get tubs of watermelons in, which they did get the other day. They usually have like a big cardboard lid on top of them. So they kept those lids to use to basically cut one in half and use it as the baler toppers, because they're mostly flat. And I'm like, perfect. Top of this one, bottom of the next one, because there was two of them. I was like, perfectly. And I have a nice fresh blade in my box cutter, so it cuts through easily. So it's like, put that in, crush the bale, poke the pole through to make sure the wires can go through. Easy peasy. It worked perfectly. I never get that lucky with that shit, but I got so lucky with it. Started putting the wires through. One other guy from the store comes in. He's like, do you need a pallet? And I'm like, yes, please. And so he went, got me a pallet, put it right down in front. I tied the wires off, put it out. He got a jack, pulled it out. So, and it was funny because the team lead of stocking one was like, only saw him and thanked him. And she didn't realize I was the one that actually made the bell, and she knows that I usually will do it when I can. And I haven't been able to since fucking before I joined, digital. And she's like, "Oh, I didn't see you there." And I'm like, "Come on." I was like, "Come on now. You know I'm the bail queen in this store. I will always stop and make one if I see it needs it." And there's big old bins of cardboard coming back from people working freight. So it's like I said, I got a few minutes before I gotta leave. I might as fucking well do it. And it came out so nice and easy, and then I just threw a bunch of cardboard out, and then it was time to go. And it was like we got at least a couple bins emptied before I left, so I'd say it was a successful day. Not bad for a Saturday, to be honest. Can't complain at all. So, for the mothers out there, first question, what did you get for Mother's Day? And second of all, did you also get yourself something for Mother's Day? I guess you could say I got myself the tie-dye for Mother's Day. But I ordered myself something else on Amazon. And it was something I mentioned in yesterday's short vlog, which not a lot of people watched. For those who have been here long enough and listened long enough, you know that the Loki series is on my top. That cast is my heroes right now. And I'd love to meet them in person someday. Probably never gonna happen, but I can dream, right? So I was like, you know what? I've been watching through it again. Because whenever I'm going through a stressful time, I find watching through that not only helps me mentally, but at the same time, I catch little things in the series that I didn't catch the first two times. Because, like, obviously, I watched it separated. I watched the first season because a friend recommended it. And then the second season was after the accident. And it helped me mentally get through, that person wrecking my Ford Focus. So that is the reason they are my heroes, and Tara Strong already knows it. Um, like I said, hopefully someday I'll get to meet them in person and, you know, thank them for that at least, if nothing else. Um, so I decided, you know what? Just for funsies, I want my own pair of Loki horns. So I went on Amazon, found a set, $25, great reviews, said it was comfortable, strap adjusted nicely, and it was better than they expected. Like, for the most part, it was literally 5-star reviews. And I'm like, these are really nice. So I was like, fuck it. And then I was like, you know what? If I'm going the Loki route for this order, I'm going to get myself the Loki alligator variant t-shirt along with it, because I've had it in my shopping list for a hot minute. So I was just like, hell yeah. So I ordered both of those, Mother's Day present to myself. Now, my boyfriend told me he ordered mine, what he's getting me for Mother's Day, but it's not going to be here until like the end of the month, like the 23rd or something, he said. So I have this sneaking, I'm not going to say what I think it is, but I do have this sneaking suspicion that I know what it is, because I have hinted at it multiple times since it came out, what it is. And that made me, if it is what I think it is, that's going to lead to some more fun content. So yeah, I'm not gonna say much more, but I think I know what it is. And hey, I never care if shit's late, because usually when it's late, that means it's just that much better. Now, another thing I did order myself, or did buy myself, because I had, when I was looking through t-shirts at the store, I was looking through the women's t-shirts. Because I have a friend, streamer, who's obsessed with Def Leppard. And they said they wanted any Def Leppard stuff if you could find it. And the only thing I found was in the men's department, but it was a cool looking sweatshirt. The only problem is I wouldn't wear it because for some reason they made those sweatshirts too short. But it was like one of those blocked ones where the sleeves are a totally different like color or whatever. But it's still neat looking. But when I was looking through the women's t-shirts to see if there was any Def Leppard stuff, which there wasn't, I did find one that I particularly liked. And I think the cat's back here farting because it stinks. Silent but deadly when it comes to pets, I noticed. Now, horses are loud when they fart, but cats, just like dogs, silent and deadly. I mean, some dogs can be loud, obviously. But I found this one t-shirt that I fell in love with, and I was like, well, when I have a little extra, I'm going to buy myself this t-shirt. It's Marie. She is I'm going to admit right now, she's one of my favorite Disney characters. So it says perfect in every way. Ever since I've seen Aristocats, her sassy attitude stole my heart, literally. Especially when she says ladies don't start fights, but they can finish them. So true. And then when she says to her brothers, I'm a lady, that's why. And they're like, you're not a lady, you're nothing but a sister. It's just like, I don't have any siblings, but I just love her sassy little attitude, and she's just too damn adorable not to love. And I did have a Marie shirt in the past. It was massive. It was more of a sleep shirt, and it got holes in it, and I had to just throw it out because it's like, well, I can't really wear this anymore. But I was like, when they brought this one out, and the fact that it's purple, like, I'm just like, yes, I must have this shirt because it's just too damn cute. Um, So I bought myself that, and hopefully it gets warm enough soon that I can actually freaking wear it and not have to wear long sleeves. But that is also why I got this long sleeve, so I have some nicer long sleeves. And I may go back on Free Spirit and order a couple more long sleeves, who knows. Just because these are extremely nice, and this one's definitely my colors, but I kind of want a neon one too, because out of stupid curiosity, I want to know if the neon ones glow under black light. So I may have to put another order into that company and get some more shirts. Because I will say their tie-dyes are 2 thumbs up. And here she comes. Are you being stinky? Or did Prim sneak down here and fart? Oh, I still love you though. You're silly. I still love you. Pretty kitty. One good thing is, now I know I said earlier in the week it's supposed to rain. Guess what? It's not gonna rain. Now, I should mow, but because it's Mother's Day, I'm not. I may save that. I may do some stuff outside. I do have to do grocery shopping still, but I don't mind. Because I think I'm going to go to Dollar Tree first. But I kind of have this weird itch to go to Goodwill. And if that bouncy horse thingy, because there was one of those really old bouncy horse toys there when I got the table and chair set that's an antique. If it is still there, I am grabbing it, but I may just do it and see if the kid wants to go. Do another thrifting thing, because why not? And let her pick stuff if she wants. Unless she's playing games with her friends, then I won't bother asking. But even if I just go by myself. So it's a possibility. The only thing is it's a little chilly to go outside. I don't know exactly how warm it's going to get. I didn't really pay attention. I just saw that it's not going to rain now. It said clouds and clear will be taking turns. But it is going to shoot up to like 70s by 67 by 10 a.m. and that's usually when I think that's when they open. Unless it's different on a Sunday, I'm not 100% sure. Tree pollen is very high in your forecast. That's weird because like I don't get tree pollen allergies. I get it from I get it I think more from the dogwoods, but they've already bloomed, so there's really no issues. I still taken allergy pills because who knows what is causing allergies. And like it's just a way to keep from it being too bad. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. I may stream this morning some WoW, just chilling. And I'm probably not going to do BC stuff because I'm kind of pissed off at it at this point. I hate the last zones of the game. They're so ugly. They're so ugly, and I know a lot of people are in them doing shit, and I'm just like, I want to take a break and do classic zones. I'm going to take a break from that today. But yeah, I may stream some WoW this morning before I do my errands and all the fun stuff. And I may do some tie-dye later. It depends on how I feel. We shall see, and you will find out tomorrow. Unless I make a long vlog later. Anyway, to all the mothers out there, love y'all. Happy Mother's Day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.